Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin, our friend Tiffany Schultz. She's back. And today we're talking about something close to my heart, Father's Day shopping tips. That's right. It's time to buy the father something, or maybe an experience, whatever the case may be. We're going to get you through it today. So first off, let's start. When is Father's Day? So let's get that on the calendar. Super important here, folks.
Father's Day is coming up Sunday, June 18th, and consumers are going to be spending $22.9 billion on dad, according to the National Retail Federation, which comes out to be about $196 on average per dad. So, Jeremy?
Yes! Get a close up here. Yes! 109. Yes! Okay.
Is your wife watching?
Yes! She is going to be mad at me for that one. All right. So let's talk about some things in general, whether you're buying for dad or buying from anybody. There are some things in general here when you're shopping that you should consider. But first off, reading the fine print. So if you're thinking about purchasing an outing, gift cards, experience, whatever, you should definitely read the fine print when you're really diving into these things.
We talk about reading the fine print all the time on all of these topics that we talk about. And it's important to read the fine print for dad, too. And that includes gift cards, outings, anything that you're going to do for a gift, an experience. You want to make sure that you read through those terms and conditions in case there's something that could be problematic in there. If we're talking about an outing, the arrival times, any limitations that could be problematic, anything that could impact the experience, you want to know ahead of time so that you don't void that excursion.
I like to highlight if there's an expiration date, take a highlighter and remember that. Got to remember, it's going to be expiring, so you got to do it. Do your homework. One of my favorite things that you say on the show all the time, do your homework before making a purchase.
Do your homework on the company, the excursion company, whatever gift you're buying for dad. If you're buying online, it's super important to do your homework on the online retailer that you're purchasing from. Make sure that there's that HTTPS in the search bar before the website address, along with the lock symbol. Look for any spelling and grammatical errors on the website. You can also look for full contact information, Google the address of the company. Make sure that it really exists and that you're dealing with a real company. And always pay with a credit card.
There it is. I think that's probably like our top things here. In fact, we should have a board here that just says, do your homework, pay by credit card, and follow up with Tiffany. All right, so next one, and yes, you need to pay attention to this one. Timing. Allow time for shipping. Because you never know. Like, you could be like, oh, this is going to ship in 2 to 3 days. Oh, beautiful. Now it's 7 days. Now it's 10 days. Now it's too late.
You don't want to be caught on Father's Day without a gift for dad. So if you're ordering something online, if you're ordering over the phone, you want to make sure that you can expect your gift to arrive on that specific date. If you need to pay for extra shipping, that should be an opportunity for you to expedite that to your doorstep.
Or you can be like this guy, and Mother's Day present showed up last week. And so May 30th here. So whenever Mother's Day was.
No comment, Jeremy.
Hey, it wasn't the only gift. There was one of many. I love you, honey. That are out there. All right, moving on. How about being responsible with rentals? So we kind of talked a little bit about the excursions, but maybe you're gonna, rent an ATV or rent a camper, whatever. You probably should really do some reading into that one.
If your excursion involves an ATV, a camper, a motorcycle, you name it, you want to make sure that you are reading those terms and conditions, checking out the company, really do your homework. Safety record is important too. Know what you're getting into if you're buying one of those experiences for dad.
Absolutely. There are a lot of fun things to do, but can come at some really interesting costs if you don't pay attention. So you want to be on the lookout for that. How about having a backup plan? We sort of talked about the disaster of shipping. What is the backup plan that you would recommend?
Understand a company's guarantee and their other policies. Find out how those complaints are handled, options you will have if the arrangement is unsatisfactory. What if you're renting an ATV to go out for the day and it's raining? What is the company's guarantee? Are you going to be forced to go out in the rain, or can you reschedule? And when do you need to do that by?
Yeah. All right. Finally, beware of those online coupon or those just too good to be true offers.
You may be served some ads on social media or maybe receive an email link that's unsolicited and asks you to click. Remember, phishing emails are designed for something, whether they want to collect your personal information or download spyware or malware to your device. Be really careful what you're clicking on, especially if it's unsolicited. And if you are served an ad on social media and it leads you to a website, check out that business before you purchase.
Well, we know that these things are timed, right? So it's the time of season. So there was Mother's Day and there was get flowers, get all these things. Here we go on Father's Day. It's going to be grilling season. It's time, it's timed by the season, by the thing. They know. Those fraudsters know.
Scammers purchase ads, and they purchase those ads to serve you their demographic group. And they know exactly what you're looking for. They base their ads on search results, and they want you to click on their ad instead of the legitimate one.
I love the last minute to get those deals before the Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever is coming up. Yeah, not good. All right, if people want to learn more about keeping it safe, no matter what you're purchasing or who or when and why, how can they do so?
BBB.org.
Man, it's just that easy. Appreciate it. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in your life and everybody's life out there. We appreciate y'all.
Have a great day, Father's Day.
Yes.